I'll be the first one to tell you I am training to win those first 2 shows. Tampa and Texas, I am training to win them. I feel like I am perfectly capable of winning them. Outside of the people that are already qualified for the Olympia, I think I am one of the best in the world left on the table. Hear me out. Some of you guys got some fucking hollow bones. We just had Tonio in here like 3 weeks ago, and he looks like he weighs 250 pounds, and he was like 218 pounds. So I have to ask sometimes. You look good though, man. You should do very well. If it makes you feel any better, my first 2 Olympias, I got asked if I was doing 212 or open so many times by people who didn't know who I was. All right, before you all go upstairs, we all got to sign the floor real quick. So we finally got the gym pretty much set up. You can see we got it painted black, signs up, flags up. So we decided that all the pros that come through are gonna sign this pole. So it can't be a Labrada to do it first. We're having all the pros that come through sign it.
Fouad is gonna be the first to sign the wall.
Awesome. All right, Lee, you're next.
Absolutely honored. Thank you.
Get to the point where you need a ladder to sign it within a year or 2.
Thank you, sir. Honored. All right. Honored.
Even in the signature. Even the signature is classic. It's okay. Even the signature is classic.
Thanks, bro.
All right.
Good to see you, man.
You all right?
Cool. That's gonna be cool in a couple years.
I know.
That pole's gonna be just covered.
It's gonna be full.
Yeah.
Great. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Okay, man.
Cool idea. Love it.
That was the 3rd motherfucker to sign it. What's up?
Yeah. All right, guys. So we are inside of 6 weeks. We are 5 weeks and 5 days out, but who's counting? So it's gonna be pushed today. Today is Tuesday on the week, day before a rest day. So definitely starting to get to the point where feeling a little beat up the day before rest days, and you know, that is what it is, starting to get deep into prep, the nitty gritty. But yeah, really looking forward to today. Today's the day that, you know, gives my, you know, body the best, you know, like what I look like on stage comparison, I guess you could say, just with what's pumped and, you know, how the food's been and whatnot. So looking forward to seeing what I look like getting done training today. Coming up this weekend, so Saturday, like I said, today's Monday, will be the Labrada Classic. I'll be guest posing at that. So definitely going to push some food into me at the end of the week. So until then, it's time to push hard and strip some body fat off, which is, you know, what we're doing right now. So training today, you'll notice, maybe in the last video or 2 as well, we've really removed those absolute, like, just full send grinder reps that I know there's no chance in hell that I'm going to get, that Jordan will be like rowing off of me. We've eliminated those. So, you know, if I think I can get the rep by myself, I'm going to try and take it. But if I know it's going to be a grinder forced rep, I'm leaving it alone at this point. You know, it just comes back to, you know, we're getting to the nitty gritty. My food's starting to get really low. My cardio's high. And my recovery is down. So, you know, you got to play to it. Prep's not the time to ramp up activity as you go. You know, you start prep at what should be an absolute maximum output, and then as prep goes on and the fatigue builds, you know, the deficit builds, you know, just all around prep feels build, you know, the total volume should be pulled back, not, you know, increased like some people do. So that's the school of thought with what's going on right now in the gym. That's what we're going to do today. And, you know, like I said, feeling it, but having fun doing it. So let's do it. Oh, you got this guy mic'd up today, too. This could be dangerous.
It's always dangerous. It's me, I'm Mario here today.
Apparently I gave Ben food poisoning with the fish I cooked him. I hope I'm kidding, but I don't know if I am. So, I think I said this, but we have Fouad here. Oh, you all saw Fouad, never mind. So, yeah, they're currently up in the 2nd floor conference room about to shoot podcast with Lee. So, unfortunately, Lee takes seniority over me here, and we're on limited volume privileges in the gym right now. Okay, that's your touch.
You ain't never seen me fall, and I get up. I bounced back and I stood up and I never gave up. I took what's mine like my cup. My girlfriend, I'm uncut, I'm raw. It's on with that switch. Slide through, come back to the bitch ain't speaking on the business, keep it low. Snatch a whip, that's a double lock. Rolls Royce truck in my ear. I see the city when I'm hitting that bitch from the back. Got the country, hard to get you wet. Be like, boy, I can't wait to kill a throat. I got mind control on bitches, I don't have to.
You know, I talked a little bit beginning of the session about, you know, the mindset I have around, you know, the top sets. You've seen, you know, 2 top sets at this point. You know, I'm not pussyfooting around. What I'm not doing though is, you know, taking that absolute just stomp your CNS into the dirt, you know, destroy everything, last bit of a grinder rep where, like I said, Jordan's throwing the weight off me. Those are the kind of reps that I would take in the off season, the ones that I actually advocate for in the off season, you know, whenever the food's high and whenever the goal is grow. Right now, you know, inside of 6 weeks, the goal is don't get hurt, caloric expenditure, and do what I've been doing to keep the tissue on, preserve tissue, where I'm not gaining tissue at this point. So trying to preserve tissue and bring a stage lean look. So, you know, you gotta be smart about this. You know, I've gotten to the point a long time ago where I can run myself into the dirt and just work myself into a hole. It's not about working hard, it's about working smart and hard. So that's what we're trying to do right now. Mama!
I saw your truck.
Hey, Mom.
Or your car. How you doing?
Are you gonna be here for a while?
No, I've been here for
He should
3
see because
hours.
Fouad's gonna take a look too.
Yeah, okay,
so they
good.
should see. Yeah.
All right,
Love you, Mom. You're never too old or too cool to tell your mom that you love her. Never forget that. Jordan, tell the world what's going on with you right now. Something exciting just happened.
Something that's exciting has happened. I'm eating less food for once. So, since August of 22 now, we were originally prepping for nationals, but decided that it was better to take the time to grow physique where it needed to be. So since then, we have been doing nothing but pushing food and trying to put size on. So we took a change of pace to strip a little body fat off and see what we look like. And coming with that was a little less eating. So my belly is happy right now.
Perfect. Finish it. Yep.
Some next level lazy bodybuilder shit right here. Taking a 5-pound progression and I didn't have to put the quarter up. It's a win-win all around. Win-win all around.
And every movement we've done today, whether it be a fly, incline press, shoulder press, flat press, is this thing right here. You know, you see a lot of people when they press, you know, there's multiple things. They let their stomach just sit here while they're pressing. If this isn't rigid and in place, you're not going to be able to effectively press, because your press technically comes all the way from your heels up through your hips and through your midsection and in through your hands. So if none of this is set, you're going to have a poor time pressing. Another thing, people say you want a proud chest. Yes, but there's a difference between proud chest and this. This is not a proud chest. This is changing the line of
thoracic extension.
And thoracic. So you want to come in with an elevated proud chest here, and then press through the floor and up through the hands. Staying with the lazy program.
Such a difference. You're not just sitting there fucking clogging along. You're actually like paying attention to your steps. And I've got such flat feet, so if I just sit there and clog along for an hour, like my knees and ankles and hips get in such bad shape. So I actually like having to take steps and think about it. It's becomes something you don't think about, I'm sure, but at first it's different. Dude, ours, the bully that likes the treadmill, he's like annoyingly addicted to being on the treadmill. Like we get to the gym and he's like drooling, like panting on it, like just like someone start it for me. I wish I was like that about cardio.
back's becoming a strong point.
Yeah, right?
That's almost my back.
You like this, Fouad?
Hey, there you go. Love it. That's impressive. Fuck, man, that's wild. Can you go around one more time for me?
Yeah.
I just want to ask you a couple things.
Yeah, for sure.
Lee, can you see what you think of that?
Yeah.
So do what you were doing. And then bring it in just a bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it just,
Is that making it more narrow or just adding more detail?
I think it's adding more detail. Hang on a second, I'm going to videotape it real quick.
Because I feel like what I think you're doing is like instead of your
Getting a
shoulder,
little too flat and taking away some depth.
instead of your shoulders being straight across, you're almost like bringing them in a bit.
I'm videotaping this. Go ahead, whenever you're ready. Do it the way you were doing it before.
So that's your original.
Okay, that's
Pinch just a little bit.
just a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, so do a front double or a back double. Sorry, because I saw the same thing on the back double. Just pull them back just a bit.
A little bit.
How's that? Better, Lee? Or
I think it's better.
okay.
I think it's better. It's like all of a sudden the middle of the back, the bottom of the traps.
It's a little more
Just instead of
retraction.
doing, just go straight across.
Yeah.
Just go straight across.
Take away any bowing.
Right there.
You got way more detail that way.
Yeah, got way more detail.
And you're just as wide. Yeah, dude, last year I remember you going through the shots and you couldn't you weren't breathing through them. You were
Last
now
year
you
was
breathe
the-
through the whole thing.
Kick to the dick I needed. I say the same thing to everyone.
Well, I mean, dude, look,
Sometimes you gotta really be shown it's broken before you want to fix it.
that's what I'm saying. And I've said that to people like, oh, he was drinking shakes and he was doing this and he was doing that. I'm like, he was fourth in the fucking world. Why would he change
Sometimes
it?
you gotta see it's broken before you fix it. And that was last year. So
But man, it's a night and day. And I like
excited,
your,
man.
why did you decide to go in on the glutes with the back shots?
Huh?
It's that I noticed you weren't pulling.
Yeah, so we've been playing around with it. Like it's one of those things like I get what he's trying to do.
Well, he's trying to bring out
having
your
him out
adductors.
like that.
Yeah,
But I lose
your back.
my back.
Yeah,
And then when my glutes are in, they'll be in.
yeah.
I just need to not completely lose my adductor because in the past I'd had it so, sucked up under there. I have that thigh gap even though, my adductors touch
I
down
think
to
you're-
almost my knee. So
I honestly think
it's like a happy medium.
you're overly concerned with it.
Okay.
I really do. No, because your legs are so thick. You're not one of these guys that has like this massive gap, and your ass is big. No offense, but like
No,
your,
yeah.
your thick glutes.
Beats the opposite.
So like when you push your ass out, it's like that's all I can see.
Yeah, you're
Right? It takes away from it.
Yeah.
It takes away from everything else.
You think he's right where he needs to be
Yeah.
for 5 weeks up?
Yeah.
Okay, conditioning?
Yes. Yeah. There's like a bit everywhere.
Yeah.
But it's not like one spot, right?
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So what's your weight right now?
Haven't gotten on a scale in like 5 days. I took the
Oh,
scale
that's right.
Yeah.
Ben told me.
Been messing with my head pretty bad.
You know what? That's a good idea.
Yes,
Samson
yeah.
did that too.
We haven't gotten on the scale in 5 days now.
Because Samson was.
The last time I weighed myself was 271 fasted, so we've been pushing since then. So I'd imagine I'm in the 60 something,
Yeah,
high 60
yeah.
somethings fasted.
It looks like 58.
68.
No,
yes.
no. I mean, like you'd be ready.
Oh,
58.
be ready, peeled down. I'd say like 50, 56,
Yeah,
like 55,
yeah, somewhere in there.
56, somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I
fuck.
hate having a number in my head. Like
I
don't
know,
want
I know,
one, but yeah,
I know.
I feel like I have a good like 12 pounds, 14 pounds to go.
That's what I'm thinking too. Yeah.
So
You look fucking great, man.
Thank you.
I cannot believe
Thank you. Means a lot coming from people
stomach-
whose opinions I actually respect.
the stomach work is like holy. It's told your dad. It reminds me of Luke. Because 17, Luke came, he had this belly. 18, he came, he was pulling vacuums, and people were like, what? And his whole waist, like everything.
Reinvented himself. That's what I'm
right.
going for.
Yeah.
Need to.
I'm excited to see you on stage, man.
Midsection completely under control and truly stage conditioned for the first time. That's this year.
Dude, this hunter looks like back in the top 5 to me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal. Got to handle
crazy.
business and punch my ticket first, though.
Yeah. Good for you, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Good luck. I'll be
Always pleasure.